Oh shit, I'm live. I am live. Oh my god. There's not much of a countdown left. Holy shit.
I heard about the Star Wars 2-part thing, and that doesn't bother me either because I didn't get those just because money issues. Well, not money issues, but I didn't have any more money at the side for that kind of stuff. But yeah, I may not be able to go live with you. I'll try to jump on for a second. But I gotta take a bath and I gotta pack. Oh my god. And I just realized I gotta figure out what highlighters to take. I mean, how do you take this one? You know?
You gotta have multiple highlighters for every part of your face. So you have one highlighter for down here, then you have one highlighter for up here, and then you have one for right up here. You need to have one for the inner corner, you need one for the brow, you need one for the nose. You need one for everywhere. Well, I'm assuming that I'm live now. So, what is going on? If anyone sees this, I am wanting to try and get this beauty from Pat Mcgrath. And this live stream is me trying to buy it and seeing if I'm successful. So I'll either be successful and get it, or I'll cry and not get it, and then probably buy something else. We'll find out what happens while we live stream. Coming. Ah, fuck off, cunt. I don't like it when they change shit around. I hate that so much. Hi, Zach. Hey. Yes, my live stream right now is trying to purchase something. I don't know. I don't know. Let me buy it. Let me buy it. Apparently I'm at its launch time, so it should be available. Mother, Pat Mcgrath. Mother Pat. Pat, please. No, that's fine. Did you want to come up? You can if you'd like. Because I'm just trying to get shit sorted. Come on. I'll fight. Let me buy it. This is the 25th. It should be. It should be. Hello. I am trying to purchase a Pat Mcgrath thing, her holiday collection. I'm trying to buy that. But it's supposed to be available right now, but it's not. Like as in, I got told by Pat Mcgrath's website that it would be available now. Yesterday. And it's not. And I want it. Let me buy. Let me lose my money. Let me. Yeah, the main reason why I'm buying it, all of that, 78 US dollars or 125 Australian dollars for all of that from Pat Mcgrath for that one palette. Like, that's ridiculously cheap for a Pat Mcgrath palette. So I'm trying, really trying. Hello, Lorna. Hello. Let me buy it. It's supposed to be available. You're gonna witness a breakdown on live stream because I'm gonna fucking miss out. I know it, and I'm gonna be big mad if I miss out on this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me buy. It's okay. The Lorna or Bethany, when you come back, would you be able to answer Zach's question by a DM or something like that? Are you going to send through? Okay, so we've got Let Me Buy. It's launch time. Wonder why it's not available yet. Let me spend my money. Let me spend my money. Hello. Bethany, do you have an answer to this question from Zach? I've used that email before. No, that's right. I use a different one. That's why. Okay. Unless it's literally meaning 9 a.m. EDT, which means I'm like a day early, which will make me angry. I think I am early. Oh, get fucked, Pat. Why would you say that it's available in Australia at 9 a.m., but then mean it's a different time zone? That's stupid. Pat's so rude. Her website told me it was available at 9 a.m. in Australia, but they didn't. They decided to omit that it was 9 a.m. Eastern Day Time, or whatever the EDT stands for, which means in America's 9 a.m., which means I'm early. Even though the website said it'd be available for me in Australia at 9 a.m., it just decided not to tell me the time zone. Fuck you, Pat, you cunt. No, actually though, like I got emails for it and all saying 9 a.m. in Australia on the 25th. It's 9:08 a.m. on the 25th in Australia. So rude. I was ready in all sorts. Which means if I want to try and get it, I'm going to have to stay up until like 2 a.m. Hi, Rhonda. I'm angry. Angry at Pat. Pat's a cunt. She told me by email that the holiday launch was supposed to be at 9 a.m. for me in Australia, but the actual email I got didn't decided to omit the fact that it was 9 a.m. Eastern in America, not 9 a.m. for me in Australia, even though it sent it to me in Australia saying it's going to be available for you at 9 a.m. on the 25th. They just didn't say the actual time zone. So I've just wasted my whole time getting prepped and all sorts for this launch because Pat decided not to tell me the right time zone for the launch. Stupid cunt. My God, it's not that hard to set up a fucking email to tell you what time zone it's for. I love it. I want it myself, this big beauty, because like there's only 2 shades in it that I already own, but both of those shades I'd be happy to have again, Gold Standard and Smoked Amethyst. And outside of those 2 shades, I own none of the shades that are in the palette. So I'm like, heck yeah, I want it. I want it. I mean, the shades that are in it are absolutely beautiful. So yeah, so I've been sitting here, money in my account, ready to go, under the impression that it's the launch time, and Pat decided not to include which bloody time zone it was that the launch is for. Like, genuinely, it's not that hard to set up an email system that tells you what time zone it's in. It just said it's available at 9 a.m. Yeah, it's not the top and bottom row. It's the 2 rows on the side. So these 2 rows that oh my God, these 2 rows that I just kind of covered with my finger. These 2 rows and these 2 rows. They're both the 6-pan Star Wars palettes, and I didn't get either of them, but I liked the colors in them. I know they're mouthy too because they can tell I'm angry at Pat. Tell them off. Tell Pat off. Fuck Pat. Exactly. Oh, Lorna, I'll be big mad if it does. Because if it is the proper time zone that it is now is oh yeah, you're pretty close. But I got what you meant. The fucking, like I said, if it is the right time zone I'm thinking, I'm gonna have to wait until 2 a.m. my time for the launch to arrive. Which I'm like, is even worth it at that point? I can't be bothered. Because I always fucking wait up until that time for when I was buying Jeffree Star launches, and that was hell. I'm like, this is going to be hell too. I want to fight. I'm going to fight Pat. It's on. You'll catch these hands, Pat. It's like, look how pretty it is. Like, look at that. That looks so cute. And I want that in my life. Honestly, Rhonda, it's either I'll stay awake for it or I won't. Like, I don't care enough to take a nap and set an alarm. Like, I'm not that desperate. Like, I'd love to get it, and if I really feel like it, I will. But otherwise, I'm just going to say fuck it and buy something else. Because frankly, if she's not going to have that good of a system where it'll actually tell you proper things, I don't want to support it. Like, it's not that hard for I'm pretty sure she's a billionaire at this point. It's not hard for a billionaire to set up a website with proper time zones telling you when it's actually launching, instead of just sending an ambiguous email that says, it launches at 9 a.m. It's like, say what fucking time zone that 9 a.m. is in. Not just, it's 9 a.m. Yeah, it didn't say Eastern at all. It just said 9 a.m. So it's like I'm going to either have to stay up on 2:02 a.m. Sorry, live. I'm doing a Marco Polo on my phone while living. So yeah, it's confusing. Anyway, I'm either going to be like, fuck it, and just buy something else because I cannot be bothered waiting until 2 a.m. Like, I don't know if I can be bothered waiting until 2 a.m. now to try and buy it when I'd just rather buy something that I don't have to wait and do all this bullshit for. So I'm sorry, and I just had a whole rant on live stream, and the live stream will hear it again. It's like, you are a multi-billionaire at this point, I believe. It's not hard to set up a proper email system that tells you the exact time zone that it's for, not just leaving it as an ambiguous, oh, it's 9 a.m. on the 25th, because it's past 9 a.m. on the 25th for me. The rage. I'm a fight. Pat Mcgrath is gonna catch these hands. Like, I don't know if it's petty or not, but like, I'd like to think that they should be able to have a proper system in place that tells you the exact time zone. Like, because I've had other emails from brands before where the actual the launch is actually set up that you can click on it and it will tell you the actual time zone conversion to my time in Australia. But Pat hasn't done that. And this is like an official email from Pat Mcgrath Labs, the website. And it literally just says it's September 25th at 9 a.m. That's it. So I'm like, it's not that hard. And I've been like waiting. Oh, well. You know what? Let's play a game with it. I will Google a heads or tails random. Chat, you help me choose. Do you choose heads or tails? Yeah. Honestly, Rhonda, I doubt anything will happen. I got blocked by Pat Mcgrath on Instagram because I complained about the use of Carmine in her products. She blocked me because of that. So she'll probably be like, and try and be some smart ass of like, oh, it said on our website that it was 9 a.m. Eastern. It's like, I wasn't paying attention to the website. Yes, we've got 2 heads. We've got 2 heads out of 5 people that are watching right now. So we need 1 more heads to make it the deciding factor. Yeah, I don't know why. Mine doesn't say the Eastern part. It just says 9 a.m. And like I was saying, some emails you can have a clicky thing, and if you click on it, it will tell me, like it will convert it into my time zone. It will tell me it's like this time. Okay, so heads. So we've decided it as heads. So will heads be I do wait and buy it, or will heads be I buy something else? You guys get to choose what heads means. I haven't looked yet. Like my hand's been covering the answer the whole time, so I don't know what the answer is. See, this is fun. This is turning my $125 purchase into a game now. Okay, so heads is wait for it to launch. Nah, it's tails. Fuck you, Pat. I'm buying something else. That was easy. Oh well. It's not meant to be. Joy can enjoy it for me if she is able to get it. It was that easy. It was that easy. 2 out of 3, you guys. You guys. I love how you're like, no, 2 out of 3. I mean, I can do 2 out of 3 if you'd like me to. Are we going to do 2 out of 3? I'll leave it up to you guys. This is fun, turning expensive purchases into a game that's decided by you guys. God, I wish I had the money to do that all the time. That'd be fun. Not so much for my bank account, but it'd be fun. 2 out of 3? Okay. Let's see what... It's the second round. We'll keep it the same way. So it'll be heads is wait, tails is no. So 2 out of 3. So this could be the deciding factor in total, or it will leave this last one up to chance. It's tails again. No Pat palette for me. And I did actually reload the website. I promise I did actually reload it. I deleted the website from my browser and then re-went to it. It's tails. No Pat for me. Oh well. So let's see what else I buy. Buy both? What's both? There's like multiple Pat palettes. It's like 3 minis and 1 large one. For fuck's sake, Lorna, 4 out of 6. I love you guys. You've turned this shitty situation already up. Oh my god. Apparently it's determined for me not to get it. I did it again, Lorna, and it gave me another tails. It's determined. Oh, first heads. So we've got 1 heads, 3 tails. Shit. Let's see what the last... Will this be the deciding factor? It is. Definitely no Pat. I mean, unless you go to 10. Shit. Yeah, if you want to, Joe. Let's see if I can... I'm sure you're going to get up and tell me off, Joe. You can back and buy it. I know, right? It should be heads. Like, you saw it yourself. It was like, no Pat for you. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, we got a Zach. Hi, Zach.
Hello.
I was like, Joey was like, oh, can I come up and post a link? Then it's you there. I'm like, wait, what? Me. Oh, no.
Last on of 8.
Oh, you're
Last
doing the
bracelet.
last one? Nice. You did a great job to smash out 8. I'm assuming you did them all today.
No, I did throughout the week.
Oh, okay. Well, even still, decent job. Oh, there we go. There's a Joe. Hi, Joe. Don't give me that look. It was the internet, not me. I did
You're
it.
getting it. We gotta do a collab.
I did 4 spins of the heads and tails. The internet decided.
I thought you were saying you were gonna buy something else, Pat, or that. Is why I said buy both.
Oh, just so you two know, I might have you both on panel tonight because Sharon might have company coming.
Okay, well, I'll be packing, so I might be a little late. I just got done with my makeup, though, and that takes the longest. I really do think you should get it. I know waiting up to 2 a.m. sucks.
Lorna. We tried. We like, the thing is oh, hi, Rhonda.
Hi, I wanted to be a part of a group panel.
Heck yeah. The more the merrier.
Woohoo! See that cool Halloween clothes?
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, I love it.
I got it from Michael.
I mean, theoretically,
I don't know.
you're getting 3 pallets. You're getting the 2 Star Wars and extra. That's 3.
Finding. I can't help the internet said no.
The internet is not always right.
And I want you all to talk me into buying it because I'm like not gonna buy it.
There you are, Rhonda. Come on.
I'm sorry, Rhonda.
When it gets sold out, then I get the second run and then nobody cares.
It's so beautiful though, like
It's literally 78 American, what, 130 Australian?
125
That'll never happen again.
Yeah, 125 and I'll get free shipping. So,
cheap.
They're pretty beads.
Those are beautiful, Zach. I honestly don't think she's going to do this kind of pricing again.
This one's Joe's.
No.
I'm kidding. It's not yours. It's somebody else's.
Mine's a surprise, Rhonda, so I don't want to see my bracelet.
Oh, I don't blame you. Everybody loves a surprise.
I know.
Yeah, that's the best.
What will it be? Will it be pink and purple?
I made it. Don't plug ears. You don't hear.
Don't.
It's multicolored.
There you go.
Joe will video it, I'm sure.
Sorry.
You can unplug.
It's over. He didn't say anything anyway.
I just said it was multicolored. I didn't say what colors.
That doesn't say a whole lot, so that's okay.
Ooh.
I just think that this is one of those palettes that's a one-time deal because of the $78, man.
I just want to fight Pat at the moment. It's on like Donkey Kong.
And just to correct you, James, I don't think Pat herself was in front of the computer and blocked you. I think.
I'll fight Pat. How dare she?
She feels like a million minions running around doing her bidding, you know?
Jokes aside, though, what happened, Rhonda? She had this was last year. At the end of last year, she had posted a picture of one of her pallets that she was restocking, and all I had done was a comment saying I'm disappointed you still use Carmine as you had vegan alternatives before. I'll still love your brand and I'll still support you. That's all I said. That got me blocked.
Yeah, it was weird.
That is weird.
And there were people complaining, saying, oh, you should be dropping the prices. How dare you charge so much during the pandemic, you scum. That wasn't a problem, but apparently me complaining about Carmine was.
Well, who knows what her internet people decide is fit and not fit.
Yeah.
Got me back in a sec.
And like Joe says, realistically, I highly doubt it was actually Pat herself, but oh well.
I got a question for you, James.
Oh, God.
One of the sticks of this has Carmine, but I repressed it, but one of them came a little broke. They're sending me a new one. Do you want me to put it in your box?
I mean, if you don't want it, I will take it.
It's
What
the
is
smoky.
It's one of the Fenty Beauty snap palettes.
Oh,
So they're
right.
designed,
I thought
yeah,
that's what it looked like.
yeah, she made them so like it's a 6-pan and they're designed to snap together so you can make it easy, more compact.
We're sending each other Christmas boxes,
Oh, that's awesome.
and I didn't know if he'd want it or not. I'm gonna get a brand new one, so might as well give it to somebody else.
Like I will use it, but like it will just I won't actively try and purchase things that have carmine in it other than like a Pat McGrath palette if it really interests me. Because while I don't have anything wrong with people using carmine, I personally it's a mental thing for me. All I can imagine is that the pan or the product that has carmine in it is just a thing of rotten flesh. Like it's just a mental thing for me and I can't get over it. Even though I know it's not that case because obviously it's been highly processed, so it's not going to do that and that it's safe for the eyes. But you can't help what your brain decides to go, oh, that's not that. It's rotten meat.
Yeah, I don't ever see that when I don't even pay attention.
Yeah.
I have to because I'm also allergic to some things, so I have to read the ingredients list. Because brands decide it's useful to add cocoa powder to things because apparently cocoa powder helps with eyeshadows and such, and I'm allergic to cocoa.
Oh,
so
that's awful.
Yeah, I'm allergic to red dye, Rhonda, and I have to watch the base on my face because if the base on my face isn't like caked around my eye, then that red can make me swell.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, red 40.
It's crazy.
I'm just allergic to cats, and I've got 4 of them. So
My husband's allergic to cats, and we have 6. I understand.
it's like when they told me I was allergic, I'm like, well, they're not going anywhere.
Well,
Yeah.
Jason was like, if I have to get a shot or whatever, just let me know what I got to do because they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I wish I could get a shot or something like that for mine. That'd be great.
Right, Bethany? Like, I eat meat, Bethany, but I actually have 2 vegan friends, and they see it differently than I do. And I was raised on a farm, and they're like, they don't understand how I know the whole procedure and I can still eat meat, but everybody
Same.
mentally thinks of it different.
Right.
I grew up on a farm or in farmland too, and I've witnessed animals getting slaughtered to then use their meat and such. I can understand if it's like the actual like mass amounts of meat being produced, how it's cruel. But if you're talking about farmland and such, most of the time the farmers are actually treating those animals really nicely because they understand that the better you treat the animals, the better quality it's going to produce after the fact. So,
Their birds are ready to go today, ain't they?
yeah, they're pissed too. They can tell that we're going to be fighting Pat. It's on.
Yeah, I'd take a shot for chocolate too, Stephanie.
I mean, like, I've tried chocolate after being allergic and I stupidly, because it's nearly killed me multiple times, but I've actually discovered I don't enjoy the flavour of chocolate anymore. I actually find, like, I tried dairy chocolate and white chocolate. I find it bitter now. I don't find it sweet. I find it bitter. It's very strange.
Well, that's awesome. Then you're not missing anything.
Yeah, like I used to have the cravings for it because like I liked chocolate and I used to have the cravings of I want to have it, and then when I tried it again, it didn't do anything for me.
What is this treated like a freaking god? It's like massaged every day and gently fed by hand. And
Yeah, and I can understand as well how people are said about the luxury industry with using cow hides and alligator hides, but they're also ignoring the fact. Like, let's talk about specifically the Hermes Birkin bags, like the really expensive shit, where it's like $20,000 minimum for the handbag, up to $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 for a handbag. These alligators and stuff, they're being treated the best out of any animal ever because they, like, these alligators, they have one alligator per pen and it's all luxurious and stuff because they want to try and treat these animals as best as they can so they can get as high quality leather out of it. So, yeah, it sounds kind of cruel that they're being kept specifically for that. but they're literally being treated better than they will be existing in the wild or in zoos or in any other industry. Because they literally get like a whole nice pen to themselves. They get fed regularly. They're looked after. Because these alligators are making hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of handbags, and people want it to be high quality. So it's like, yeah, it's cool.
I understand that, Bethany, but like on our farm, we were like what James is saying. Everything was treated immaculate. Like they were our life source. So we obviously treated them great.
Yeah.
But
I
again, everybody's mental views on that is so different, you know, and then that's fine. Everybody's allowed their own opinion.
Yeah. I personally, if I'm going to buy leather goods like handbags and such, I will always try and buy it secondhand. So at the very least, I'm not actively contributing to the actual industry because they've already made the money from the bag. But equally, like how if I still want to buy Jeffree Star products, I'm going to be buying it from the resellers because the resellers have to pay Jeffree first. So technically, my money's not going to Jeffree; it's going to the companies that are buying it from Jeffree.
Right.
Hey, Stacey, how are you?
I have a problem. I forget who I made this one for.
You forgot?
Yeah.
Work through which ones you know who they were made for, and work through which ones aren't for the person.
Yeah, I'm gonna
don't know.
eliminate people.
Yeah, it's difficult, Bethany, because like while I agree there's some aspects to the leather industry that are cruel, but it's like it depends on what level it's at. Like I definitely don't believe that it's necessary. But when we're talking about like Hermes and the way they treat their animals, it's at like another level compared to anywhere else. And while it's still, you could argue, it is cruel, at least the way they're being treated, they're being treated like royalty. So I still would actually try not to support that. I'd rather, like I said, treat them as they can. But in my mind, they're probably getting treated better than any other animal will ever be treated, be it in the wild, in zoos, or otherwise.
Oh, yes, Nancy, I was going to do something like that, too. I think there's a lot of people doing something like that. Rhonda just did one, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. I watched it. You pulled out all sorts of pallets.
I really like that chocolate one from ColourPop, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, no. You froze on my end, Rhonda.
Oh, Rhonda's frozen.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's difficult, Bethany, because like ultimately I'd rather not.
Yes.
Yeah, you're back. Yeah, I'd rather not support it, but it's difficult when you have to try and be like, is this cruel? Is this unnecessary? And yes, it is unnecessary, but you can't necessarily argue that it is cruel. It's at least in the case of the Hermes alligators and stuff. I don't know about other brands. I just know that Hermes treats their animals like immaculately because of the amount of money they charge for it. And ultimately, I still don't think it's right because even though they are being treated really well, it's still they should still be in the wild. But you also have to try and understand that at the very least, the way that they are being treated kind of it lessens the blow of how messed up it is if you think about it, and it's still messed up. But in my opinion, and I'm just one person, and people can disagree all they want, and that's fine, and I can understand that because not everyone has the same mentality. But I like to believe that at the very least, those animals are probably being treated better and living a better life than they would have anywhere else, and I can understand why they do it.
Oh, Bethany, I was thinking about doing on Thursdays, doing like, let's say, watch a couple of James's videos and try to do an eye look that he would do, and then I was going to try to do an eye look that Rhonda would do.
Oh, cool!
I think that would be neat to do like all the smaller channels that I watch.
Try and recreate what they would do as their style of makeup.
That's really cool, Joe. That's a great idea.
Yeah, because I've noticed a couple of the people that I watch that are on like smaller channels like we are, they have different ways that they do makeup, and I've actually thought of doing similarly, Joe. Like, I'm trying to think who it is. But I know, like, someone I constantly watch, they always do, like, they go in the crease first and then they do the lid. Like, they always have the same way that they do their makeup. And I love watching other people do their makeup because I really like to see how people go through things methodically. And also, I love to see how people would use the exact same products that I have, but in their way. So I love watching multiple videos of a palette, even if I already own the palette. I love watching people use it because I love how they use it. I find
it's like you go way up because you got rid of your eyebrows. I noticed Rhonda doesn't do mascara on her bottom lashes
or eyeliner.
You know, I noticed different things that people do and don't do, and I think it'd be cool to try to recreate it.
Hey,
I think the only thing that's consistent with me is doing a shimmer above my eyebrow to blend out things. Everything else always changes. That's the only consistency I have is I use shimmer as a brow product.
Hey, Tish. How are you doing, Tish?
I don't put anything on my lower lashes and lid because my eyes water a lot, and so it would just be messy all the time.
I can understand that. I have it sometimes where my eyes will water. For some odd reason, it's always mascara that makes my eyes water. Like, I can usually deal with eyeliner, but it's mascara that messes my eyes up. Don't know why.
Thanks, Bethany. That's a great palette.
I'm gonna scream.
Why?
My bracelet's short.
Oh no, Zach. Just one more.
I thought I had enough, but I'm one short.
You can do it.
You think you will like this one?
Today when your mascara is supposed to arrive?
I got my mascara. Oh, you're talking to Joe. I'm sorry. I got mine today.
Oh, did you get yours today? No fair. It took mine a month to arrive.
Yeah.
I got it super quick.
Did you get the same mask that came with my bundle as well?
Yes, and it's the one I wanted. I looked at all the Pat McGrath masks, and that one was cool because it's got all the fetish wear on it.
Yeah, I also really liked the flower one that came with the Divine Rose palette. That one's
beautiful.
So good.
They've got the smaller palette I wanted, the 6-pan rose one. They've got that set with the mask, and I'm like, just buy the $78 palette. Don't buy anything.
I'm talking about. Well, that's the mask we were just talking about, Joe. The one with all the flowers over it. It's so beautiful.
All the masks are really pretty, but I like the black and pink because it's a little more punk rock, which is a little more my.
I loved how it has the high heels with the spur on it, so it's kind of like a cowboy mixed with kink wear. I love it. It's really cool.
Totally fetish.
Oh, Tish, have you not figured out a way to pull it off? I know you was trying to figure out a way to get it.
Joe, you're my witness.
Oh, Tish, you missed me being angry. Fucking Pat McGrath lied to me.
Directly. She called him directly.
I know. She directly sent me an email from her phone lying to me. I can change the name of this live stream to Pat McGrath lied to me storytime live stream.
Oh, that's great, Stacy. I'm so proud of you, Stacy.
I don't know if I could do that, girl. I'd like to, but
that is October.
I'm just trying not to buy that Pat McGrath palette tomorrow.
I know. I've said I was on a no buy 100 times, but I'm getting that Pat McGrath.
What did I do?
See, like, now my struggle is, though, because Manny just yesterday said that there's a new collection coming, and it's even prettier packaging-wise than anything he's done ever before.
Oh, Manny?
Yeah, Luna Beauty.
I love Luna Beauty. I love all this stuff.
I do too.
So now I'm like, shit.
Because I love the spell book from last year. I don't use it as much as I should, but I really love it.
I might get that so I have it to match or to go with what else I got. I don't care for the Greek Goddess collection at all. Like, literally that, other than the packaging, it's a snooze fest for me. But I do like the Moonspell palette, the colours that are in it. I also do quite like the packaging. But equally, I'm not interested enough in Moonspell to purchase it just unless it's on sale. Because
Yeah.
like you
Yeah,
can get
the blush palette. I always forget. I'm bad with names.
Okay, I got a question for you, Joe. Do you want this card
Oh yeah, I do.
or this one?
I want the kitten one.
definitely
Or
the
this
kitty.
one?
Definitely the kitty. The kitty.
What is this one? You want
Right,
the kitten one?
Stacey. I
Want
like the kitten one. Yeah, Stacey, I can understand that. I'm actually not excited about much. Like the last thing I got was 250 things, but I've been wanting them since they came out, so it wasn't anything recent. But I am excited about the Pat McGrath palette.
I got the Marc Jacobs cherry palette, and I did a video with that yesterday, and it's going up next week. I think. No, it's going up Saturday, and then I got one of the Huda Haze palettes, and I'm gonna do a video with that. I'll be up next week.
Nice.
Now that cherry palette, you know,
There's
and
a
this
color
is just,
pop that you can totally dupe with it. I have to. I'm gonna do a dupe video with the color pop and that palette that you can get for like $14 or $16, and it's just as good. Actually,
you
it has
know,
more features.
those are some of my favorite colors, and I love Marc Jacobs, but I have those colors in my collection over and over,
Yeah.
and I didn't like the packaging. I just didn't like. If it was just
Yeah.
green, I think I would have liked it, but I didn't like the packaging.
I found it was very polarizing. People either liked it or found it very childish.
I'm a sucker for anything with cherries on it because I'm kind of a retro punk rock.
Yeah,
I've got cherries tattooed behind my ears. It's kind of a thing
The
that I
packaging almost gave me Lisa Frank type vibes with the stylized cherries. I don't know why, but it gave me almost like Lisa Frank type vibes. The actual packaging of the Marc Jacobs. I
But
don't know why.
it's more retro than it is like a Lisa Frank at all. Because Lisa Frank does mostly animals. Like,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know. I'm more meaning like the cute packaging or the cutesy cherries. I don't know why it just gives me Lisa Frank vibes more than Marc Jacobs vibes.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
But
I'm
then
not
there's my sister-in-law that's doing everything she can to get the money up to get it because she's like you. She has cherries on both wrists. She loves cherries, you know.
Yeah. Well, I may not keep it, but I'm playing with it because I do have it like you do in other palettes. But it's there's nothing wrong with getting it, trying it, and not keeping it. So
No, I've gotten things and tried, and I was like, gosh, man, this isn't that much greater than something I already have.
yeah.
Because I get myself all hyped up sometimes. I'm like, oh, this is going to be the best palette ever. And then you get it, and you're like, eh.
But I really love the Marc Jacobs formula, though.
I do too.
So glad I got some of the palettes from the Boxy pop-up and add-ons because they're just beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I wish I would have gotten the other two. I already had the first purple one. I got the rosy kind of one. But then the purple and black and the peachy mauve colors I didn't get. And I kind of wish I had, but gotta save my money for Pat McGrath.
Right.
Oh, that's not the one. Hi, Jelly.
Hi,
Hello,
Shelly.
sweet Shelly.
Hey, Shelly.
I wish I had your return policies in America. I can't return shit.
Yeah, it's totally different rules there.
Well, I can as long as I somehow find a way to claim that it doesn't work as intended or advertised. Otherwise, I can't return it.
But I will say, at least at the Sephora I go to, when I do have to return something, I do it anyway. But they're not nice. At
And I
mine.
also have
They don't make a big deal about it.
So it's like, you can afford to pay $20 shipping just to return something. Like, fuck off. I have to pay $20 just to return a product I didn't like.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rhonda, you go. I interrupted you.
I shop at I shop at Torrid. I think you do too, Rhonda.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Their policy used to be you had to return if you returned it by mail, you had to pay shipping, and I'm like, screw that! I'm going to the store and returning it.
Yeah.
I was going to do that with Sephora.
Yeah, I like to return stuff to the store so I get my credit right away because, like, I mailed stuff in to return to Sephora during the pandemic, and it took like 2 months for it to
Oh
even.
wow, that's crazy.
That's some bullshit. So I don't care what I have to do. I'll just go to the store now.
Yeah,
Oh,
if I
Stacey,
had
I've got a
the
friend
idea, I
that
would.
absolutely will not return makeup, even though she hates it. She won't return it.
Oh, girl, I'm all about some return policies.
Oh yeah,
Honestly, use and abuse it. If they have a return policy, use it.
and
Yeah,
especially like when you do a first impression, like on video, and you're like, oh, this isn't good at all.
right.
I'm like, no, it's going back.
Yeah, totally. I totally get that for sure.
I mean, one like with Makeup Revolution, some of their palettes are amazing, and then some of them just are terrible.
Well, what I figured out is the Forever Flawless line that they do, the ones in the tins, those are all great because there's different divisions of Makeup Revolution. And the stuff that's usually in the plastic packaging is usually not very good, but the stuff that's in
Oh,
the tins is amazing.
I'm glad you told me that. Right, Stacey? I wouldn't know what to do if I had your collection, Stacey. I don't have enough room.
Yeah, if I
Bless
had
you.
metal palettes, I literally would have to fight the urge to make videos of just destroying them and seeing what happens when I mix all of the pans from one palette together on the eye. Like that, I have to fight that urge with what I already own. I'm destructive by nature. I just want to destroy shadows and see that they look nice. I don't know why. Like, I literally will have the urge and have to resist the urge of just getting something and mashing the pans up. I don't know why. I just want to break it. And
Because it would be pretty. You can make a
even
pretty
black ones, like I see the pretty shimmers. I'm like, oh, you would look so much fun mashed up together. Like, I need to stop. It's $100+ palette, and I need to not destroy
right.
them.
Oh, James, you know how I threw that glitter to make Amy happy? Somehow, when Jason went to work today, it was all over him. I was like, oh, I'm not going to say anything.
Oh yeah, glitter lives forever. Once it's released into the world, it will like. I use some green glitter in a look that's coming out next week, and I did another. I think it was the no, not the Pat McGrath, but the Marc Jacobs. Somehow green glitter got on it, and there was like I don't even know how that happened.
Apparently, the 601 palettes don't include palettes with less than 4 shades or singles. I'm like, oh god.
I've got about 170, maybe 180.
I don't count because I'm afraid I'd know I was a hoarder.
I know I have a grand total of like 20 palettes, maybe.
I know that because of pricing in Australia and all that, you are very selective with what you choose. I wish I could do that.
I'm picky as hell. Like, I can like something as much as I want, but I'll be able to just not buy it. Like, I will look at it and look at it and look at it, but unless I can justify it in my head with either really good shipping or I can like somehow get it cheaper, most of the time I won't get it because I just can't justify a lot of the prices for things, which is annoying because it's like I can get better things cheaper, but I can't in Australia, so I only have access to the expensive shit. So it's like I either get it or nothing. And because I'm quite stingy with my money when it comes to buying makeup, especially because it's so expensive, it can be difficult if I want something, but I just cannot justify a $20+ price tag on just shipping. I'm not going to spend money to just pay $20 in shipping. That's stupid. I'd rather buy something with free shipping.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking about doing a declutter and then selling the palettes that I don't want as I go, like doing it live and selling some of the palettes because there's nothing wrong with them. Like I sold some to a friend of mine, like it doesn't even look like they've been used. I'm like, well, I only used them like twice, so it's like. So I'm
And
thinking about
you've
something like
got so many people in your life that know you and know you're clean and know you wouldn't do anything shady. You know, you could probably sell quite a bit.
yeah, and I'd rather go to people I know and give them a good deal and stuff.
Yeah.
And that way I can just, further my addiction.
And not that as well. It's better also knowing that that person is actually going to use it rather than it just sitting there gathering dust. Like I get upset in my head if I know I'm not using something as much as I know it should be used. This is like that money's sitting and wasting. But my only makeup brand obsession, Joe already knows what my brand obsession is. It's fucking Hourglass. Hourglass has me by the balls and will never let me go.
Yeah, he's now.
Hourglass.
I love Hourglass.
Hourglass has him.
I only have 2 things, and I just love it.
Their lipstick, fantastic. Caution mascara, fantastic. Foundation, fantastic. Their highlighters, blushes, bronzers, fantastic. I've literally not had a product I haven't liked from them yet. I don't love their concealer, but I like it. There isn't something from them that I've tried that I haven't liked. Like
They're so expensive.
Yeah. Oh, they're expensive here. My foundation from them is $90 a bottle.
Oh my god, that makes my eyes hurt.
But it's one of the only foundations that actually matches me. And
he's very pale.
And I've got a weird undertone, so things turn orange on me stupid easy, even if it looks like it's going to be white. Like, have you tried the Aviate eye primer, Rhonda?
Have I ever what?
Have you tried the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer?
Yeah. No, eye primer. No, I don't use eye primer. I just use concealer.
That's my foundation color. Is the Aviate eye primer.
God.
Yeah, that's how pale I am. I don't look that pale, but when you remove the redness in my face, that's my pale. Like that. I'm so pale. The light that I'm using literally makes my skin turn pure white. I'm that pale.
I mean, my light makes me look blue, but I'm super pale. But I guess I'm not as pale as you.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Stacey,
you love that if you need a permanent babysitter for the palettes.
Stacey could totally do a declutter sale. She would be able to sell a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah. But with that many palettes, I wouldn't even know where to start.
Rhonda, I hope you really like the Dark Star mascara when you play with
it. I already have like 5 mascaras open right now, and I was like, I really shouldn't. But I'm like, I have to because I saw your video. That's why I got it, because it made your sweet little tiny lashes look so good.
I know this thing. There's something about this formula. It's magic. Like, well, you saw how it performed in my video.
Yeah, it was so good.
About this formula. It's great.
I tell you what, I put it on, and my left eyelashes. See, I used to get eyelash extensions, which were fantastic, but they fucked up my lashes. And so on my left eye, the lashes are super short and hard to get mascara to do anything. It made my left eye look better than my right eye, and I was like,
oh wow.
I love that, and I'm honestly really glad that you are liking it from first impressions, because like there's very few things that I like to try and be like, I would actually put my name on this as like a seal of approval. That mascara is one of them. Like, that is phenomenal. Like, and so I'm glad that you've actually noticed that it's done something for you too.
I'm also jealous of the combo with the mask.
Yeah, it's actually like, I actually thought it was, some people questioned like, why would you put a mask with mascara? That's stupid. I'm like, that's the perfect combo in my opinion for our time, like for the current period of time we're in. Like, having a mask so you don't have to have a lip, but then you have a bomb mascara to go with it. Like, I think that's perfect pairing for a duo, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, because you can see your eyes. It's like, so I've gone out with a full face of makeup a couple times, but all I do is get my mask dirty and nobody cares. But I can't just do eye makeup without doing my full face. It just looks so wrong.
Oh, no, you're off of that. But no, I kind of get that. A lot of the time just cannot be bothered doing my face makeup, so I'll just do eyes and I'll have like neon eyes with a bare face. But I just found there's something about this where it almost looks like falsies, where you can literally just put this just on and nothing else on your face, and it just makes you look like so put together. It's very strange.
Yeah, it's really great. Stacey, charge $5 and shipping. You spent way too much money on those palettes, even if they were good deals. Do not just charge shipping. Charge a little something. That's just
I
crazy.
would agree with you, Rhonda. At least try and get something back, even if it's not like full price. At least try and get something
Yeah,
back from.
I mean, that's just too much. You've invested too much money to just give it away. I mean, it's up to
Yeah, I
you.
think that would be very reasonable. I mean, like you said, at least $5.
Because, like, if you sold 100 pallets, then that's $500.
Yeah. And I think she could easily sell 100 pallets if she
Oh,
found
yeah.
that many she wanted to color.
Yeah, I can get that, Lorna. I just personally don't like my actual lip shape to the point where like I almost don't like wearing lipsticks because it makes it even more obvious unless it's a color that perfectly matches my lips. And the only ones that I found that do that is American Woman by NARS or the shade Cheeky from Star Gem Cosmetics are the two that like match my lips perfectly.
Yeah.
Hey, Paisy.
Hey, what's up? I don't know you, but hello. Hi.
Oh, yay. Pacey.
Awesome.
Pacey is amazing. Love Pacey. She comes in every so often and says hello. Lovely.
I'm sure it's great, Zach.
Oh, Lorna, as well. Do you have an ETA on the things that you won in the giveaway on Bethany's channel? Or I'm assuming Bethany like either have sent them out or are about to send them out. I'm so excited for Lorna to get those items that she won. Well, technically Lorna didn't win them. She was gifted them from the giveaway winners. I don't know if you know, Rhonda, but Bethany had done a giveaway. And it was Lorna's birthday, and the two people that won decided to give the giveaway items to Lorna for her birthday. It was so beautiful.
That's awesome. And Lorna's awesome anyway. She's so cool.
She's so faithful, man. I love that.
She's been hanging out with me for a long time.
Also, Joe, I was talking with Star Gem. Apparently, it's not just your package. There's like so many packages that are doing the whole bullshit where the post office is taking way too long to send it out.
Well, today it moved. I messaged her and let her know that today my package actually moved from their post office. It was there a little over a week.
Let's see if I've got any movement on mine because mine's been there since last Sunday too. No, mine's still saying that it's.
Oh, Michelle.
I'm like, how rude.
Oh, hey, Michelle.
Hello. Hi. Love that, Lorna. Hey, if you can get them so cheap.
Yeah, I love a bargain.
Yeah, that's part of my problem. One of my makeup friends will say, "Did you see that ColourPop is right now 2 for $24 or something?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't. Let me go."
Yeah, I have quite a ColourPop collection. I love most of it a lot.
I don't think I've ever had a bad ColourPop. I don't think.
I've never had a bad ColourPop. I've had a boring ColourPop.
Yeah.
I've had a bad one. Oh, Stacey, I sent your package the next day in the mail, but I don't know how long it's going to do there. I know I've been gone for like a couple months. 3 months, 4.
My ColourPop eye pencils will finally be here Saturday. Of course, I won't be here, but my friend's going to get them out of the mailbox.
Yeah, I've bought stuff in my sleep too, Stacy. I'm like, God damn. And I've got an Ulta credit card, which is even more dangerous.
I have Ulta and Sephora. It's so dangerous.
Okie dokie. Sounds good, Zach. See you soon. And I'll migrate over there because this live was supposed to be celebrating my purchase of Pat Mcgrath and she fucked me over.
Well, I talked to Pat Mcgrath and she said, "You're nothing but a punk ass bitch." She said, once she said something about Carmine, it was off.
You screwed it up for all of Australia, James.
I mean, it almost like I was wondering if it was going to be some bullshit like that where she had accidentally omitted some information on my end, because it was like that time with the conspiracy launch with Jeffree Star. That was some bullshit. I can't believe there were people that got pissy at me that I had that opinion. Rhonda doesn't know what I'm talking about, probably you guys in the chat. But when the conspiracy launch from Jeffree Star with Shane Dawson happened, it was on the 1st of October was when 1st of November. But, you know, because we're a day ahead in Australia, what they decided to do, and there was a Morphe store opening, the first one in Australia, they had it accessible a day early in Australia because technically it was the 1st here, but it was the 31st of October for you guys. So, but you could only purchase it in store. So there were people that were getting these pallets in store a whole day early, but other people in Australia, we couldn't access it because you had to go to the store to buy it, even though Morphe's website was a thing. And I complained about it because I'm like, how is that fair? There was no actual like information provided to us that if you go to these stores, because I would have been able to actually fly myself to one of those stores, or I would have given a family member money because one of my family members went and bought it in person themselves. And then people were like, oh, stop complaining and all sorts. It's like, I personally don't care that much, but it was more so the fact that like I had a couple of friends who are trying to make a living from doing YouTube videos, and literally having people access it a whole day early could undercut their money making. Like literally, that's a thing.
Really big deal. Yeah.
So they were like, "I'll get over it." But then the funny thing is then when like an opposite thing happened and it happened in America with one of his newer launches, the same people that were complaining about me complaining were then complaining themselves. So I'm like, doesn't it fucking suck when it happens?
Yeah. Oh,
And
Bethany, I'm obsessed with purple and green. I'm so obsessed with purples and greens.
I'm a purple and green girl as well.
I need more purple.
I'm sorry, James. I think I'm going to do a video of all my green palettes.
Do it.
Yeah, I just got the Fenty one and it wasn't broke, thank goodness. And it's beautiful.
You know what you need if you don't have it is the BH Cosmetics Ice Cream Shop Pistachio palette. It is amazing.
I went and it wasn't there. Let me go again.
It's only like $18, but it's a baller. I'd have paid more for it once I saw how good the quality was. Because I'm kind of over BH Cosmetics in general, but those ice cream shop palettes were fantastic.
Wop wop to you.
It might have sold out though.
Look, now Rhonda's doing it. James always makes me buy stuff. Now you're doing it, Rhonda.
Well, we just
these friends in your life.
Yeah, it's not there anymore. I went to buy. Yeah, I was too late.
Did you go to the BH site or just you? Oh, sorry.
I went to BH.
Oh, okay. Oh, somebody needs to block the I hate people.
Apparently I can do that on StreamYard now. I didn't know StreamYard had access.
You do that on StreamYard.
I'm using the website.
I use the website too. I never knew you could do that.
I just clicked the little dots next to the thing and I blocked them. I didn't know I could.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
I just don't understand that at all.
That's awesome.
Oh, finally, I just realized. Finally, my first troll.
Ooh,
yeah, it is your first troll.
Your troll cherry is popped.
Yeah, Bethany, James is quick, man. I was trying to get it, and James already did it.
I don't mess around with this shit. Shame. I was going to try and see if I could get on my phone and permanently block them because I only just blocked them for 5 minutes instead of just blocking them. I didn't realize which button I had to press. I just saw one that said block. I'm like, block. No.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
My first one. I've been blessed. Thank you.
We was all saying the other night, Rhonda, how we've all had pretty bad trolls, and James is the one on panel that'll literally go off if there's a troll, and he hadn't been trolled yet.
Oh,
Wow.
that's funny.
I've been waiting for it.
I haven't had too much trolling, but I did have like a couple of people. But I mean, I've been doing live streams for over a year, and I've only had a couple, and I feel real fortunate.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, Stacey, me making you a mod, I can make you a mod. The more the merrier.
I want to be a mod.
I can add you as a mod too. Why not?
That's right. Up to it.
Honestly, I don't have an issue because it's like the more the merrier. The more people I'll have. Excuse me.
James, he's back.
Bye. No, how rude! Why would you do that? No. I'm sorry, Stacey. You clicked the wrong person. And I don't know why. Even worse, YouTube unfollowed me from you, so I had to resubscribe. I don't know why, because I know for sure I'll sub to you.
My troll was bad, Rhonda. It went in and looked through my information and was asking about my disabilities, was talking about me and my husband's sex life, and then after that wished one of our friends on here, grandbaby, to die.
Yeah. My troll had looked up information about me because he knew what city I was in, and there's more than one person with my full name that lives in my city, and he kept going, do you live at this address? And it was like some old address. And I was like, no, I never lived there. I just denied everything because you just don't give them the fuel. But he was like going, did you live on Lee Street? And I totally did live on Lee Street, like about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, you've got the wrong one. And
yeah. Well, I think it was last night, one of the trolls that came into Zach's live was like, I got you. I know where you live. You live at da 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 da. Zach said that's not where he lives, but it's scary that they're trying to figure out that stuff.
well, yeah, and you know Southern Mom, right?
Yeah.
She's had like the SWAT team called her house more than once because people figured that stuff out.
I heard that.
Permanently blocked. Fuck off.
Oh, damn, Bethany.
Yeah, I was in that live. I'm assuming you're talking about the one that I was in with Bethany. I was not happy. Well, we were discussing, like, if it is the one I'm thinking it is, we were just talking about how people get, like, really gross about women breastfeeding their child and such. And I was just essentially agreeing that, you know, it's a natural thing and there shouldn't be anything wrong with it. Yeah, and the trolls were saying that, like, oh, I'm a doormat, like saying I'm a doormat to women because, like, I agree that with her. And
where was that? I don't know. I was around some breastfeeding thing not that long ago. I have a terrible. If I ever like forget something, I have the worst memory. I might as well already have Alzheimer's because I can't remember anything from like.
I have a bad memory too.
About that. And then we were also being told that we deserve cancer because, you know, apparently that shares and all sorts. And like, I'm like Joe, you can say whatever you want about me. I've heard it all. Like, I live in a quite conservative part of Australia. I've heard every single bloody thing you could possibly say is a negative thing to someone who's in the LGBT community.
Right.
So, like, so really, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Like, you can try me, but I will laugh at your face. Like, the way that actually upset me is to actually say gross things, and then ultimately I'm just going to block you. So it's like it's not going to make a difference anyway.
Yeah, it's like if somebody comes at me for being fat, it's like, whatever. You know, that's about all that they can come at me for.
I'm just like, tell me something I don't know.
Me and James both have that kind of attitude that's like, whatever, but when they wished the grandbaby dead, I mean, I got quiet. And that's what happens when I'm mad.
Yeah.
As a person, how can you say something like that?
They're just trash. They're just trash.
Mm-hmm. I just do not understand why people need to bring their BS. It's like, why not spend your time actually doing something productive? Like,
For trolls, it is productive to go and harass people and get a reaction of some sort. That's why when my troll was like trying to say all that stuff, I was like, whatever, because you just can't react. It's what it's all about. Trying to get people to be upset or act.
I do not know, Shelley. I'll probably be live until around when Zach goes live, and I'll be on his panel because Zach asked if either Joe or I could come onto his panel because Sharon's got guests over tonight, so he will be alone on the panel. So I'm going to go up there with him at the very least, so he isn't alone. But I feel bad as well, Bethany, because like with your live specifically, I felt very much that it was like, obviously all trolling is unnecessary, but the way that they were trolling and what it was about is just like, I don't get it, because especially for me, it's like, how did it make me a doormat that I was agreeing that it's natural for women to like breastfeed and it shouldn't be a problem? Like, how does that make me a doormat? Like, what?
Right.
You're not in time. You're not anymore. I can see your message. No, I'm sorry. I genuinely, what happened? I don't know why it does it, but like I clicked on the buttons for the actual troll, but because you typed a message, it scrolled up too quickly. So as I clicked it, it decided to click for you instead of the troll, and it doesn't tell me who it's actually about to block. It just gives me the pop-up of saying block or put them in timeout. So I didn't mean to, genuinely didn't mean to, but yeah, it definitely, like, how do we believing that it is natural and women should not be harassed for breastfeeding their child at any given point, even if it is in public? How does that make us like deserving of cancer? Like, how? Like,
nobody deserves cancer, except maybe
child molesters and animal abusers and elderly abusers. That's it.
Yeah. Pedophiles.
It's hard when it's a baby, an animal, or the elderly for me. And I get really quiet, so I don't really react, but I do get really quiet because inside I'm just like, grr.
Yeah, I get
inside,
that.
I'm imagining their face is right here and my hand is going tan 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 tan.
Like whack-a-mole, whack-a-troll.
Oh, that'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
No, my nickname now, because I'm so quick with the blocking of trolls, is Quick Block McGlock. Oh, thank you, Stacey. I mean,
cutest
if that makes me a doormat, I'll live with the handle of doormat quite happily and proudly. If me believing that women have that right and should have that right makes me a doormat, then I'll happily be a doormat.
Yeah, for sure.
So you're getting the Pat McGrath palette?
No.
You would literally do this to me. You're buying it, darn it.
Oh, sorry, that's right. I'm a doormat to all women. I will have to listen to you, Joe.
Well, that means you're a doormat to Pat McGrath and you're getting the palette.
Oh, fuck. However shall I live with the fact that I'm a doormat? Oh, no.
There's much worse to be than a doormat.
No, I just didn't get the whole doormat thing. It's like, how does that make me a doormat?
Well, a lot of the times they say stuff like, even when they was talking about me and Jason's sex life, I'm like, that's just weird. You're not offending me, but that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, Lorna, don't make Joe cry.
Aw.
Oh,
I was so excited about you getting it, James.
There's no crying in makeup.
You crushed my soul.
Oh, no.
You have to have a soul first to get it crushed.
Who needs one, honestly? Why are you doing this? My bank app updated and they've changed the way that the banking stuff is displayed to me, and it's so confusing now. I try to look at my accounts and it doesn't show me my accounts. Just says I can transfer money. Want to know how much money I have?
That's always good to know.
I have plenty at the
Oh,
moment.
good.
But
All right,
bills.
Big Daddy. It's nice to have plenty of money.
Oh, it's only plenty. Not that much, but most of it will go to bills, sadly.
Right.
That's the way.
Yeah, I put aside, James knows this, I put aside so much money each month that I can do whatever I want to with.
Right.
And this month I'm having to go into next month a little bit to get Pat McGrath, but
Yeah.
there ain't been a whole lot I've been excited for, though. And I'm excited about this Pat McGrath one.
Yeah. Well, like I said, those are the last two pallets. I bought the haze pallet, the green haze pallet, and the Marc Jacobs. But I'm not going to keep the Marc Jacobs, so maybe I can get the Pat McGrath.
I saw that.
I just told my bank that I absolutely hate the new set out. They gave me a little thing. How do you rate the new layout? And I rated it. I hate it.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're fine.
It's okay. I just wanted. So stupid. I do not like this.
Nobody likes change.
Oh no, like the way that it used to be set up, I would just see the accounts that I have because I've got one normal account, which is my debit card, and then I've got a debit MasterCard, which acts like a credit card, but isn't a credit card. But they don't do that anymore. It's just all lumped into one thing. And then I used to be able to see a quick glance what my last couple of transactions were, and they've gotten rid of all of that. So now you have to do these weird convoluted things to get into it when it used to be just a quick view thing.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so like I'm trying to see things and it's not telling me things, and it's like, just let me see. Pay you.
Oh, I just got a notification. Star Gym will be here Monday.
I wish my stuff would be here Monday.
Yeah, I hate that I was hoping since mine started moving that yours had started moving.
Well, I still want to know what happened with that first PR box that went missing.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, so, and then there was one that went missing last year, but I don't know what happened to that. And then this year's one has gone missing too. But I'll be pissed if this one that did go missing does arrive, because then that means that Star Gems wasted an extra large amount of money and products in Australia. But like the first one that went missing, what happened was that Star Gem themselves had written the actual information by hand on the slip, and then the person putting the information into the USPS system miswrote the things, and it got delivered somewhere in Tasmania, but it was delivered to a suburb and an address that doesn't exist in Tasmania, but it was delivered.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's weird.
Yeah, so I'm hoping this time it arrives, because they're supposed to be sending me like a lot of stuff, because there's been a couple of launches that I haven't gotten stuff from because, it's hard to send things to Australia, plus, the pandemic making it harder to be able to afford it in general. But like she sent a PR box with over 2 pounds of makeup in it and it went missing.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so like a lot of makeup. And I feel bad. And I even told her, it's like, if you want to, don't send me another one. I'm happy if you want to remove me from PR, because like I do not want you to be losing money like this. And she said, no, I'm not allowing you to leave PR. So I'm kind of held captive in PR. I love that for me. But like,
they really are sweet.
Yeah,
they are so sweet.
I just feel bad.
Oh, Stacey, about the pallet, do you think it's going to be good? I think it's going to be like the mini pallets, which are just as good as all the other Pat McGrath. I think in this pallet with all these shades, that they're just going to be smaller pants.
Yeah, the pans. Do you have the little plastic 5-pan pallets?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the mini.
Those size pans, but 18 of them.
Yeah, and that's really plenty of eyeshadow.
Oh yeah,
That
it's
is-
this size.
Yeah, I've got
and
that.
they're
I've
quite
got that
deep
one.
pans. They're quite deep pans as well.
And those plastic ones are still on sale for $14 at Sephora.
Yeah, I got the colored one on sale.
Zach should be going live in about 30 minutes, I believe, Shelley.
Woo!
But no,
Yay.
Will you let him know that Jason's on the way home with food and I'm going to take a bath and then I'll try to jump on?
yeah, I can do that now.
Yeah, you guys are usually on so late. Like I'm like going to bed and stuff. I always miss you guys going live. That's why I was like, I'm jumping up because I never get to play with you all.
Yeah. It's difficult because like time zones for me, it's not even 10:30 a.m. So it's like really early in the morning. Oh, it's not early, but it's early in the morning for me. Yeah. And like it's always difficult because I want to try and be live and not like coincide time wise with other people. So you know, even though I ultimately don't care because it's like there's people are going to watch me or they're not going to watch me. I don't care.
Right.
Like I try not to go live at the same time as other people, and then also try and go live at a time where people can actually watch me, because the majority of people that are following me are all in the US or they're in like the UK, Europe region, so they are different time zones.
As far as we know, Pat Mcgrath is only selling that on her website, correct?
Yes, I believe it's a website exclusive.
Okay.
Damn it, I could have got points. I always want to get my points.
Yeah, same.
I try, and I don't really care so much about getting points with Sephora. I wish Pat Mcgrath came to Mecca Maxima, because if it does, it's on like Donkey Kong. Mecca Maxima is my version of Sephora, and they have one of the best loyalty programs I've ever seen for any makeup brand.
Yeah, it does have a good one. The stuff you get is pretty awesome.
Minimum $300 purchase of $300 a year gets you 4 boxes a year of free makeup, as well as a birthday box. Just spending $300, and that's about 150 American dollars. Like, that's nothing. I could literally get that by just buying a couple of things from Hourglass. Like, that's it.
That's awesome.
I know, it's great, and it sucks that you guys can't access it because it's Australia and New Zealand only. Because if it wasn't, I'd be like, go for it, because it is genuinely one of the best things that you can get. And
I check Sephora every day because sometimes they have for 1,000 points you get $100. Oh, I check all the time for that one.
Well, I think Sephora sucks because you have to get 500 points to get $10 off, and that's like so cheap.
Yeah. But when they do that, they like 4 times a year they do that. 1,000 points or 1,500 points, something like that, for $100 at Sephora.
Yeah.
But they only do so many, so you have to catch it.
Right. Yeah, I got up to like 1,000 earlier this year and from last year, but I just piddled it away. Like I entered some of those like money giveaways and stuff that they had, and you know, stuff like that. But
don't you bitch. Pat Mcgrath just sent me an email saying, get this before you miss out. And I'm like, oh, don't tell me it's fucking the palette. It's not.
She's just taunting you now.
I know.
She's toying with you.
I told you, Joe, it is Pat Mcgrath herself sending me these emails. She's watching this live. She's laughing in my face.
She now knows that you're a doormat, so she can totally just keep doing that and just rubbing your face in it.
I know, right? Oh, no.
You know, there's a lot of times I check when something's going is new, because sometimes they screw up, and I've bought things when it wasn't supposed to be bought yet.
Yeah. No,
I'm weird. I'm always checking. My eyes are always open.
I know, right? No, I know like Mecca Max or Maxima, I'm on their level 2 of the loyalty program, which is about, I believe that's $700 minimum spent per year, which even that isn't that much for level 2. And that gets you the same as level 1, but you get slightly better items or a better level of items in each 4 boxes, as well as your best box. But then on top of all of that, you get 3 free services in that time span. So that can be a masterclass with makeup, and you can get your makeup done for you, or you do this whole thing where like they do your makeup with specific items that you want to buy. You can actually buy those products at a discount. So like you can go in, get your face done, so like you can get foundation put on, you can get eyeshadow and all sorts. And then you can actually buy the exact items that they use on your face, but at like a 20% discount. And even better, those purchases also still count towards your loyalty program. So the loyalty program almost rewards you for spending money and keeps you in the loyalty program.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's legitimately one of the best loyalty programs I've ever seen. And like one of my friends is on level 3. One of her boxes, she got like a Toucher water cream sample, like a full on. She got like about $400 worth of samples in one of her boxes. Like they reward you. Like they legitimately reward you. I mean, I've gotten a MAC mascara as an item. I've gotten all sorts. I even got a $165 face serum sample in one of my boxes, and that was a level 1 box, which is like insane to me.
Yeah. Well, my honey just got home, so and he's home early for a change, so I'm gonna spend some time with him. But James, go live early again sometime so I can hop in. I loved it. Thank you guys for having me.
No, it's no problem at all. I'll try to go live. I usually do try to go live around the time that I did start this. I usually try and go between 9 and 9:30 a.m. my time, so about an hour before now. That's usually when I do start. I just went live a bit earlier than normal because I thought that the Pat Mcgrath launch was going to be at 9 a.m. my time.
Well, yeah, I know, sweetheart. Well, and it's all about me and what I want, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a doormat. I have to make sure it's there for you.
I'm glad that you recognize that I am that important.
You're welcome. It's the doormat in me. I can't help it.
I love it. All right. I love you guys. I will see you soon.
Love you. See you later, Rhonda. Thank you for joining us on the panel. Bye. But yeah, it's annoying, and I want to fight Pat. Because it's like, genuinely, Joe, like my actual want and care for the palette dramatically decreased as soon as like that all happened. Like I've literally almost lost any care for buying the palette now because of all that. Which just sounds silly to say, but like I was so hyped for it and ready, and then because of that, like I've already lost like the care, which is annoying because like I still like the palette and I want the palette, but the actual hype to want to buy it is just like diminished now because of that, which is annoying because it's still pretty. But now I'm like, oh, I'd rather just spend that $100 at Mecca and not, get fucked around.
Yeah. And while I go through the site adding stuff to my basket that I shouldn't be.
What, on Pat's website?
Of course I am.
I mean, if you look at the exclusive offers that she's got right now, there's quite a few decent things that are on sale on her website. I don't know if you get access to the same sales as I do in Australia, but
yeah, there's some really good sales right now.
Yeah, babe. Me right now. Smile on the outside, crying on the inside. Hi, babe. No,
I was looking so forward to doing a collab with you, you poop head.
Don't be so rude. Complain to Pat. It's her fault. We'll blame her.
You might want to turn your phone down tonight because I might be calling you at 2 a.m. Buy it.
No, you'll have to do that at 1:50 a.m. so you can actually wake me up just before the launch. Be like, fucking
right.
I mean, because now it's like,
I think it's odd that mine has said Eastern ever since I looked at it because I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. It's so strange. Yours didn't say that.
could be an iPhone thing.
That is so weird. Because you know me and my notes. If I don't write it down, I won't remember. It's even in my calendar already set for an alarm clock.
Yeah, so this was like the Pat one where it was like, snatch her before she sells out. That's all I saw at the top. I'm like, oh my God, don't tell me it's up. And then it's like, no,
Right.
it's just for this mask. Just for the mask.
Oh.
It's like, thanks. Thanks, Pat, for letting me feel a little bit more hyped and drop my disappointment again.
I hope she's got enough, though. I hope it's not some crazy. She's only got so many and it sells out super quick. I hate when I'm waiting online and then I get to the final thing and it's like, oops, sold out.
Yeah. I don't know how. I reckon it's going to go off its rocker because of what it is and it's so cheap.
Yeah.
I know, right, Bethany? Just like to make such a big deal, get it before it sells out. It's like, oh, you'd think, that means something special. No, it's just a fucking mask. I think it's because she knows I already purchased one mask, so she's like, oh, you clearly want more. Because the only other thing that I've had on my mind as a purchase is this collection of eyeliners from Glam Vice, which it used to be an American, it's an American brand, but it was only recently added to Glam Raider, which is an Australian reseller. So now I can buy it without spending $20 on shipping.
That's cool.
And they have the 8 pastel liners with a brush for 89 Australian dollars. And I'm like, oh my God, that's cheap.
I'm usually not so much into drama, but I do watch Rich Lux and stuff. I'm really confused on what happened between him and Dustin Daly. Do you know?
Essentially, just apparently, according to Dustin and some other people, it's just mostly Rich Lux has kind of gotten a bit of an ego and such, and they are just trying to take him down a couple of notches, essentially.
Oh, because I saw where he said he talked to Ginger or Rich Lux and that it was a talk that he needed. So I was kind of assuming it might be that people were thinking that his ego was too much.
It could be.
Obviously, we don't know him in person. We don't know what his ego's like, but
I mean, obviously, there must have been things going on in the backgrounds, in private. But I actually personally found that, he's always been pretty similar to, he's gotten a bit more, confidence. Maybe that's what they have an issue with, is that now it's got a bit more confidence behind it. But, apparently they were trying to air his dirty laundry by saying things like, oh, he's just living by a credit card. He doesn't actually have that much money. How is this any of our business?
Yeah, I don't like when people do that.
And not only that, that's kind of a stupid mentality, in my opinion, that, oh, he's buying all of this stuff with credit cards, because clearly he's making enough to pay off the credit card. So what does it matter if it's a credit card? If anything, he's just building his credit up to buy more things. That's how you build your credit, by using credit cards. So I'm like, my thing
on that is everybody likes different things. Like me and you like makeup, so we buy makeup. If he likes, fancy cars and fancy furniture, that's his thing. But yeah, I was totally confused. But I know in the past they've said Dustin Daly was the one who pushed him to keep going on YouTube. So maybe Dustin Daly's a little jealous that he's so much more popular than him. Or at least by the fact that he has more subscribers, Oh, okay, Tish. So are you definitely not getting it?
don't know. I'm more leaning towards not caring and buying it because fuck Pat for getting my hype up so much and just to disappoint me in that way. Like, genuinely, it sounds kind of silly, but like the whole care for buying it very much went out the window when
Yeah.
that shit happened. It's just like, I'd rather buy something that's not going to mess me around because it's like, not only that, I might have to still be waiting a whole fucking month for the pallet to arrive, even if I do buy it.
True.
It was like, is it even worth waiting that long for a bloody pallet when I'd rather spend $125 on something that will arrive hopefully in a week or two, not a whole month or two.
Oh, I gotta go turn the porch light on for when Jason gets here. I'll be right back.
Okay, dokie. So yeah, so I don't know.
I don't know.
I do not know. It's just like genuinely kind of annoying. Ooh.
So I ended up taking a lot of my smaller pallets and then a Pat McGrath 4-pan that I had. So I think, I mean, geez, I'm only gonna be there 4 days. I've got plenty. I don't have this problem with clothes. Like, it's just the makeup.
It's always the way. Oh, don't. Oh, that's a good deal. Why are you so cheap? Or more so, why are you that price? That's confusing me.
Now what are you looking at?
Pat McGrath thing. She's got a bundle of the Divine Rose, the first Divine Rose with the Divine Rose mask.
For $120 American.
It's the same price as the pallet on its own for me.
It's $5 cheaper for us. I didn't understand that either.
I might be wrong, but let's see what it's priced on its own. No, it is. It's $5 cheaper in the bundle. What?
That's so strange. I thought so too.
Pat.
Don't tell her.
I like the look of that palette though. It's an all shimmer palette from Pat. I just like the packaging, like the box.
Yeah.
I also think it's a bit BS that she's still charging $200 for her, like the Mothership 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Like, okay, see you later, Bethany. Thank you for joining for the amount of time you did. I appreciate it.
Bye, Bethany.
And see, like, the one I also don't understand is that the Dark Star mascara on its own is $48, but then you can get it in a bundle with the mini for $59. So it's literally like $9 or it's $11 more to get it with a mini. It's like,
Yeah.
why is it so cheap just to get it with an extra mini? Like, you would expect it to be a lot more than just a couple of dollars more.
Yeah, there's several of them that confused me in the bundle.
Yeah, like some of the prices are great and then other prices make no sense. It's like very odd. What up, my angry bub? I can hear it running around in the cage. What up?
Oh, I hear the door. That means my dinner's here.
Oh, well. Also, what I don't get is that the Huda Beauty 9-pan palettes, they're like $60 for me in Australian. I'm like, how in the fuck?
Right?
Yeah, that. $60.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm going to jump off here so I can eat, hun.
Okie dokie. I'll talk to you later. Enjoy your dinner, and I might see you on Zach's live.
All right. Love you, chat. Bye. Love you, James.
Love you too. Yes, I'll still be here for a bit longer. Whoever's still here. Supposedly there's some people still here. according to my end. Hi, babe. Yes, babe. Yes, babe. Yes, babe. Yes, babe. Of course, babe. So yes, I don't know. Chat. It's like I want it, but I care for it. Just went right downhill. Don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I don't know, my dudes. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. What? You playing with the toys in the cage? My bird's playing with the toys in the cage. He's so cute. Bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop. And a bulb. Bop, bop, bop. Mm. I dislike it when people hide their shitty opinions on Twitter. Sometimes Twitter can be annoying. Oh, Bep, bep. Sorry, people. I'm just looking at what's going on the internet because the internet always has drama popping up, as you know. It's great. Sometimes it's actual real drama that should be talked about. Then other times it's discussing things that should have stayed in private. Oh my god. That's cool. That I hear you, I hear you, I hear you, ba 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 ba. I make all the noises. Ah. Ooh, that looks fun. How cute. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to look. Oh, Lorna, it is so unfair. Not unfair. So frustrating. Oh, it's so frustrating. Too many items that we want to purchase, not enough time to purchase it all. Not enough time. It's like, not enough time, not enough money. Oof. No. Well, I was hoping something might arrive today, but apparently not. Can't read. I was hoping something would. Okay. I pretty much have that too, Lorna. Like, I have some money. Obviously, I have enough that I can drop on the Pat McGrath palette. But, like, my issue more so is, like, I can get the funds sometimes, but also equally trying to justify the cost of shipping. Because, like I was saying, a lot of the times things will want, like, 10, 20, up to $30 in shipping. And who the fuck can like afford 20, $30 in shipping for a product that's already costing like 80, 90, 100, in my case, $125. Luckily, I get free shipping through Pat McGrath, which is like one of the main reasons why I'm happy to potentially get this palette. And hello, Shelley. Welcome back. I think we've got a couple minutes left until Zach goes live, so. Yeah, it's very difficult when you want to support brands or support things, and it's like especially with indie brands. There's so many indie brands that I want to support more, and it's not any fault of the indie brands because they can't help the prices of shipping. But I find it really difficult justifying literally $20 to $30, sometimes even more in shipping for like $10 of product. Like, I wasn't exaggerating when my Midas Cosmetics order that I got last year, which had 3 glitters. 3 glitters was $9.50 Australian for the 3 glitters, and then I spent $25 in shipping. So it cost me $35 to get the 3 glitters. So like the way I look at it is that each glitter cost me about $10. And even though all of them were just only $9 for all 3 glitters before shipping. And I find it, and even like how I was saying, I don't know if you heard, but if I want to purchase, say, from like Sephora and I don't like the product and I want to return it, I have to pay for the return shipping, and it's $20. Who can afford $20 just to ship something back that they don't like? And that's not even guaranteeing you're getting your money back, as in like money in your account. It could just be like a credit on Sephora. And I'm sorry, but I want the money, not credit. And I shouldn't have to spend $20 just to ship it. Oh, fuck that. Oh. Nah. No way, Lorna. No way. Like, that's one thing I don't like about the Wish app, is that like you can get pretty cheap stuff off of Wish, but they compound the prices of shipping. So it's not like you only pay, if you can get 5 items, you only pay like one lot of shipping. You have to pay shipping for each item individually. And sometimes the shipping can be up to $5, $10, $15 through Wish, which, like, yeah, it's cheap from Wish, but if you're wanting to buy multiple things, you shouldn't be having to spend literally double the cost in just shipping. Bab. 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 Or at the very least, I don't think that it should be working on that model of having to pay so much for shipping. Or at the very least, I believe that's how it should be. It shouldn't be individual amounts for shipping. Bab, 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 bab. And it is difficult. Because like my main issue is like, because I can be stingy and I don't want to spend a shit ton in shipping, like it makes it difficult for supporting indie brands. I can just spend the same amount of money and get a luxury brand from Sephora or from Mecca, especially if it's from Mecca, and then it counts towards my my loyalty program with Mecca Max. So I'd rather spend like the $100 there and get it count rather than it just being dropped. And it's annoying because, like, oh my god, it's beautiful, I want it, but they equally like should have already been out. Exactly. Like, I could understand if it was from different sellers, but it's like sometimes I'll add. So say I was going to purchase little water-activated eyeliners. They're all from the exact same listing, as in, like, it's not just like different lots from the same seller. It's like the exact same listing. I'm just choosing the different options, and it still wants to charge me shipping for each individual item, even though it's all coming from the exact same, like, posting on Wish. So it's like you shouldn't have to pay multiple shippings, or if you're buying double of an item, you shouldn't have to pay double shipping if it's from the exact same posting on Wish. Hi, just Jessica. So yeah, I at least don't think it should be that way, but clearly, what do I know? And clearly, it ain't gonna change shit, even though it'd be nice if it did. Huh? I'm updating the YouTube app, and the YouTube app's update says, I don't know if you can read it, fixed bugs, improved performance, drank way too much coffee. What? Don't try and make jokes. You confuse me when you make jokes. The fuck? What do you mean the app drank way too much coffee? Yeah, Jessica, don't even. I'd also, for everyone that's currently in chat, try and avoid buying things from China and Hong Kong at the moment, because there is a 7-week wait list to get things out of China and Hong Kong. So, if you buy anything today, it will take you until next year to arrive. At the moment, it's that bad of a delay in shipping from China and Hong Kong. I found that out through YouTube, or not YouTube, through Twitter, and some people were talking about shipping and such. I just still want to wonder why YouTube's app drank way too much coffee according to the update on my phone. See, the Twitter one I can kind of get. We made improvements and squashed bugs, so Twitter is even better for you. That sounds fun. Oh, God, Tish, what are you making? I felt that. Wow, Jessica. Wow. Yeah, maybe it's gotten a bit better than that, but I do know that shipping is being fucked because of COVID. Hi, Tish. Yes, Tish. Pardon me. What are you making, Tish? Tuna casserole. Yum. I haven't had a good tuna casserole in a while. Oh my god. It's not even 12. Why am I yawning? The fuck? Eleven. Hi, bub. Oh, yeah. Ship it to me, Tish, please. Send it my way. Please and thank you. Please. You have to, Tish. Pat McGrath let me down, and I'm hurting inside, and the only thing that will stop the hurting is tuna casserole. Oh my god, that sounds fucking fantastic. Oh, don't say that. Cheesy tuna mac. Oh my god. Tish, how dare you hurt me like this? An emotional attack. Apparently you can get, you know how you can get the box of mac and cheese? Apparently Cheetos has made a flaming hot version. But that doesn't look healthy. Why is it neon red? It looks. That's all I'll say. It looks. Like, in my mind, all I think is like, oh, beetroot pasta, because you can get like coloured pastas and stuff. I'm sure you guys have it. I know, right, Jessica? Looks like it burned twice. It literally looks like lava pasta. Like, it is neon red. Neon red. Takis pasta. Oh my god. Jalapeno business. Hold on. Nice. A man of culture. A man of culture. We love to see it. Hmm. Well, I thought Zach was supposed to be going live, but hasn't yet. He's probably taking a little bit to get shit sorted. Yeah. Oh, Tish, I need some fucking CBD, THC, bullet rounds in my fucking me. Oh, Pat McGrath. It's Pat. She made me sad. Hello? My phone just died internet-wise. But I'm still here, so... I'm assuming you guys can still see me. Can you? There we go. That was strange. The reason why I was asking, like, my phone just died, like, internet-wise was not loading anything. I'm like, wait, the fuck? Okay, cool. Yeah, I was trying to load YouTube on my phone to see if Zach has gone live yet or not, and it just was not doing anything. I'm like, wait, has my internet just died? Wouldn't that be lovely? Wouldn't that be lovely, Tish? Oh, cool. One of my mutuals got bubblegum beauty stuff. But I need my sanity. I don't have much. Oh no. So you need to have one of them, Tish, and then but they have to be like told that they can't speak to you unless you specifically ask them something or it is pertinent to your food. Shelley, I felt that. I need to sleep. My knee. Yeah, I don't know. I felt that, Shelley. Shelley, if I was in the US, we'd be cooking, we'd be blazing and playing with all the makeup. Hi, Jessie. How are you? Oh, Lorna. You know it. Ooh. Don't get my hopes up. I'm good. Good as much as good can be because Pat Mcgrath lied to me. Pat Mcgrath personally lied to me. How dare she? I now need to change the name of this live just to be a smartass. Okay, apparently YouTube's having issues because I'm having issues loading YouTube dashboard or YouTube Studio. So that's what it's doing. Come on. Fine, I'll do it on my phone. Data. No, maybe it is YouTube's having an issue then. Very strange. Yeah, apparently YouTube's having issues because I tried loading it on data and data wasn't loading it, and I get 4G, and I'm right, literally, I can see a 4G tower. I'm that close to one. So there's something going on with YouTube. Maybe that's why Zach's not live. Yeah, Tish, I think YouTube's having issues. Tish, I'm assuming you can hear me, Tish, but just can't type and respond. Yeah, I'm assuming you can still hear me, though. That's strange. What's going on? YouTube. Hello? Who hurt you, YouTube? Let's have a look at YouTube support on Twitter. YouTube. Okay. That's right, I forgot you can Google. Here's YouTube down. Okay, yeah. So people are reporting there's an issue right now. Maybe it's with the app. I know, right? Lorna, she heard me talking shit. she's coming. Pat Mcgrath is angry. Yeah, I don't know. The people are reporting there's an issue with YouTube right now. There's a fun website you can go to. It's called Is It Down Right Now? And it does live tracking of multiple social media platforms that are popular. And it will tell you things. No, Jesse. Very strange, very strange. Let's see. Let's try loading YouTube on my laptop. See, I just loaded YouTube with no issues on my laptop. YouTube Studio not having issues on the laptop, but it's having issues on my phone, which is strange because technically my laptop should be having issues more than my phone should because my phone's more powerful. Very odd. Very odd. I still see no live Zach. Maybe he's going live at 12 my time, not 11 my time. Even though I thought he said he was going live at 11 my time. So, no, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's not fun, though. We just want our YouTube. Oh, sick. At least you've got chat back, Shelley. Oh, not Shelley. Sorry, Tish. Wow, my brain was like... Yay, chat is back, Tish. Maybe YouTube was just having an issue for a little bit. But I mean, that's what the YouTube app's doing for me right now. It's just doing that. No matter what I click on, so I can... Oh, there we go. Finally loaded. And then it shouldn't be that slow. Because if it's still going that slow, I technically shouldn't be able to be live streaming right now. Because they're both on the same internet. And it was doing it on my phone when I swapped to data only, so I think there might be something wrong with the app version, which can happen. It's just strange when it does. Libob, 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 libob. Don't know, Shelley. Don't know. Fuck. Who's yawning? Is it me yawning or you're yawning? I'll yawn if I want to. You took the wrong gummies. Oh no. Oh no. I'll yawn if I want to. Ah. I'm still. Well, I'll be back. I'm just going to go to the toilet. But if by the time I come back, Zach's gone live, I'll see you all on Zach's live. How about that? Yeah. How about that? How about that? You guys can amuse yourselves in the background. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Hi, nasty. Hi, nasty. Yeah, you. Why are you so nasty? Why so nasty? Why? You're gonna knock yourself off of your perch if you keep on doing that, come up. And I'll laugh at you if you call, screaming and flapping your wings around. Just perch like a normal bed. No. Bed. Bed. Are you eating yours too? You eating your seeds too, bub? How about that? How about that? Cash me a shot. How about that? Cash me a shot. How about that? God, good old Bad Baby is her rapper name. I like some of her songs. I don't like her as a person, but I like some of her songs. Let's get content claiming. Let's get content claiming going. Let's have a music party while we wait for Zach to come on. I'll play that song, Shelley, that we were listening to that you liked the sound of when I was playing it. Let's listen to the whole thing. So yeah, so we shall migrate over to Zach's. Thank you for watching me for the amount of time you did. I'll see you all over on Zach's Live. Bye.